Hello guys, welcome to the chat. Okay, so obviously we need to talk about this. Russell Wilson and Ciara giving little details about their post-wedding night.
And we know what they did. Because they told us themselves too, so we didn't have to speculate.
Well, we knew what they were going to be doing because they had been very public about their celibacy, about Russell saying, look, I know I was married once, but I am not going to go down that route once again until I'm married. We're going to abstain from having sex. We're going to wait till our wedding night. They waited till their wedding night, which was yesterday. And so, you know, obviously we had some photos of them at the wedding, which it looked beautiful.
Gorgeous. Her dress. I remember because we were doing that, we got the photo of them that we had put up the day before of the rehearsal dinner, and I remember me and you talking. I was like, I expect more out of Ciara's dress, and she blew it out of the water.
She delivered. She did a good. She looked beautiful. You can see there's tons of flowers in the background.
It looked flawless.
Yeah, it just looked like a fantastic wedding. Not only that, it's in a castle in England.
Who doesn't want to get married in a castle?
That's so cool. But we get them. I love these photos. So we get them the next morning, and they are leaving this castle. We all know that this is the night that the both of them have been waiting for. First off, they haven't had sex in, how long? Years that they've been together. And she always wears these crazy sexy outfits. She's got one of the best bodies in Hollywood. How do you not want to have sex with Ciara and vice versa? Russell Wilson. He wants to have sex with her, but they were abstaining. So
I
we
don't know
get
how
them.
you do that.
So we get them the next morning coming out. Look at them. Looks like they've been up all night long.
He looks exhausted. You know what we were talking about in the morning meeting is if she's in like a group chat texting all of her friends being like, we did it. It was great. We're so tired.
So as if this photo wasn't enough, we actually get video that they post on Snapchat. And I couldn't believe this. That they talked about it.
Because they know it's on everyone's minds and everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, they kind of egged everyone on.
They totally did, and they knew it too.
They definitely knew it. So here's what they had to say. Let's see. Let me get it to play.
So, baby, you know what we're doing tonight.
From what we did last night, I want to do it multiple times.
Show one line.
About last night.
We are the Wilsons.
I'm really surprised that they went into. Hi, Kim.
Hello.
Welcome, Kim.
With you, so I gotta do some work. Bye, guys. Just filling in for Kim.
Hello. So,
Sorry.
Kim is the perfect person to talk about this.
Ooh, what are we talking about?
We're just talking about Russell and Ciara, and the video I just showed.
Ciara, by the way.
Ciara, and the video I just showed, them talking about their night together.
Oh my God.
Their fantastic night together. That it seems like he's just
TMI.
gushing and gushing about all the banging that they did.
That was crazy. I feel like they're too old to be doing that. They're adults. Like, it's weird to be talking about like, oh, I'm gonna do it so many more times now that we did it. Like, this is exciting. Like, it's just weird. They're like teenagers.
But don't you almost give them a pass because they're hot though?
I guess hot. Yeah,
it makes a difference,
cures
right?
a lot of things. Yeah,
when you got two hot people,
makes a lot of things forgivable.
Then when they're like, oh, we're gonna bang, you go, okay, yeah, cool. But if
It
it's
was
like
just the weirdest,
two fugly people, you're
video.
gonna be like, I don't want to think about that.
I guess so, but think about like, well, I guess was it a Snapchat video?
It was a Snapchat
So I
video.
guess it doesn't live on forever, except on
TMZ.com.
sites like ours. But like, what about her kid when like her kid's old enough and he sees this?
I mean,
and he's
at
like,
the end
oh,
of the
Mom
day,
and Daddy
you
talking
go,
about banging?
mommy and daddy, get it on, whatever.
It
like,
was so weird.
It's gross for that kid, but he's not gonna know for a long time anyway.
My favorite were the pictures of them, like in the car leaving the wedding.
Oh,
when they had,
we just showed that one. Here we go. Let's see. Let's get rid of it.
That's my
there
favorite.
we go.
Don't you feel like in those pictures, now that we know like they really banged and they hit it hard, like
This is pure exhaustion.
It's Yes, it's pure exhaustion.
We were up.
And it's like
not only were we up
just
all
did
day
some
at a
things,
wedding,
like some serious things in there.
And taking because
they're replaying like the whole night in their mind. Like, oh my,
no,
we
maybe
did that too. Like, oh
maybe
man.
she's watching the video on her cell phone right now.
No, crazy.
But I love it. It was so funny.
It's amazing.
Banging, says Dono Teme. He thought he was going to be tight, but after, I can't read all of your comments. Sorry. What are they saying? That crap. Love your lipstick, says someone.
Dax's or Thank you.
What else we got here? Some of these questions I can't read.
Wow. Okay.
Bang the soul out of her, I read.
Yeah.
Shout out to Russ for banging one of the baddest in the game. Do they know what? How do they know they haven't had sex?
Oh, I know. I do feel like they
Listen, that's what they said.
Yeah.
But on that same note, Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake said the same thing.
Yeah.
The Jonas Brothers said
Jessica
the same
Simpson,
thing.
famously.
Jessica.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that said it but didn't really stick to it.
Yeah. I don't know. Are you
I don't
buying
know.
that?
His face looked like he stuck to it, though.
And it's so true. And because they were like giddy teenagers in that video, it does make me believe it more. So
I kind of agree, because no one have we ever got, like, knowing it was their first night, get the video the next day of them just gushing about
That's
how
true.
great it went and how many more times they're going to be doing it. But I do agree. It was kind of a little TMI.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean,
It was a little just weird that they're like sharing this with the world.
Because you know what? They know people want to talk about it today.
Yeah.
I think that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, they knew they were gonna get a lot of questions. They were like, let's just answer all these questions right now, and like we did it, and it was amazing.
King J says, Dax, what's up? Oh my God. Thanks for calling Dado Temi TMZ. It's just about to bang my Asian girlfriend. Oh, see? More TMI.
Wow, thank you. Didn't need to know that. Yeah.
I wonder how Future feels about it.
I was thinking that too.
Future's probably stoked, you guys. He's done. He's like moved on.
Oh, she's like out of his hair.
Yeah, he's like, good. Now you're someone else's problem.
But come on, she's gorgeous. He can't be happy about like listening to another guy say like, oh,
Of course, but Future is crazy famous. He's talented. He's rich. I don't think he has a hard time getting hot chicks.
No, but that's his hot chick. He's like marked his territory.
That's not his hot chick anymore.
It's kind of weird.
And that's Russell Wilson's hot chick now. Do you think Future is mad about the marriage? No, I do not. Ha ha ha. Look at what? Looks like put him in still tired from last night. Yes, he does look tired. Can I get a job at TMZ? Says King J. By all means. By all means. We're hiring all the time.
Always, yeah.
What else I want to talk about? Did you see the Carrie Underwood bikini photos? Impressed or not impressed?
No, I felt like that's just rude to even say that. Impressed or not impressed?
I'm saying because of the bikini.
She's beautiful.
We had a whole talk on the bathing suit today.
Yes,
because she's one of those stars that because I think that she's so talented and she's already so sexy, she doesn't try to flaunt it like some of the other celebs that we have.
Yes, I agree. Like she doesn't just rest on her physical appearance. Like she's got a lot going for her. But no, I love the top. I think it's really cute. I think the bottom of the bikini could be a little more
You
sexy.
think?
Maybe?
I like the bent over photo. Out of all the photos, we choose the bent over photo. What do we else we got?
Oh my God.
There's
no,
Mike
but and
Fisher,
her husband's cute too. They look well matched because they both look like beautiful, healthy.
They look like they went into the body glove store and like, give us your brightest bathing suits.
I think in the meeting this morning, Courtney said they look like a watermelon together. Like the colors,
look watermelon-y.
Kind of adorable.
Can you do news on rice gum?
Do you
I
have
no news
do you have
on
the
rice
picture
gum.
of his ass though?
There was one picture. Let me see what was in here.
That was.
I don't think
it's on the show.
That's all we got.
So
if
you watch today's show, it's very prominently featured, and because it was my piece and I really liked it. So, but it's a pretty good shot. Of his butt.
They look like a normal couple. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They look very like couple next door.
Maybe that's why people are kind of like strange about it. It's because she looks like any other chick on the beach. When she
was an American
one of the
Idol
hottest
winner,
girls
right?
out there.
Like, wasn't she an American Idol winner?
Yeah.
So it's like she was one of us, you know? She was like a normie.
But normally when people get famous and rich, you can tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when they walk down
She
the
hasn't
street,
changed.
you're like, whoa, there's something about that person that really stands out. And I think she has that. I think normally girls wear tinier bikinis, so you see their butts more or show off a lot more cleavage.
No, she's not
They
thirsty.
know they're getting their photos taken. That's what it is. She's not thirsty.
She's not thirsty. She's well hydrated.
She's
and I
not
think that's good.
thirsty is what
I
it is.
applaud it.
What do you think about Lewis's baby mama asking for privacy when she's never been private a day in her life and tries to be famous? So Louis Tomlinson is who
we
they're
know what
talking
you
about.
think.
I know. They clearly think that she is seeking the attention.
Yes.
I don't.
But that's the One Direction guy, right?
That's the One Direction guy, yeah. And they're kind of going through the custody battle, saying, hey, look, I don't even want to talk about it right now. Let's move on to Mariah Carey because this is one of my other favorite
Oh
stories
my God, I love it
of
so
the
much.
day. So Mariah Carey, her and James Packer, her fiance, hanging out on a yacht over in Capri, Italy.
Which sounds amazing, by the way. I would
and I
love
think-
to be there right now.
And I think this is actually their 1 year anniversary mark.
Is it?
Because they were in Capri last year at this time.
Aw.
On the yacht hanging
That's
out.
sweet. Although they're probably just always in Capri on a yacht hanging out, so.
I know, they're so rich. So this is her. She's got her champagne glass in hand. I don't even know if that's an outfit or a nightie, whatever the hell she's
Who
wearing.
cares?
Her
It's their yacht, whatever.
But my favorite part, wait, what is this picture of? Oh, this is the bodyguard. That's not my favorite picture. My favorite is the paparazzi got a shot of the back of the boat, and it's her music. They're blasting
That is
her music
Mariah Carey
on the boat.
playing on Mariah Carey's vacation. It's amazing.
I find that so strange when you're a singer. Wouldn't you kind of get tired of hearing your songs, singing your songs? Obviously you do it for a crowd, but would you want to listen to yourself? When I go home, I don't want to watch TMZ.
Right. Well, do they fight over it? Is it James Packer's such a big Mariah Carey fan? He's like, please, I really want to listen to this. And she's like, fine, go ahead. Because her face in that other picture doesn't look too happy.
I think she loves it.
Or is she into it?
I think Mariah Carey is one of those people that loves it. And she's like, I'm a diva. I'm the best in the world, so why would I not want to listen to the best music in the world?
And do you kind of sing along or mouth the words or whatever? Or can you resist doing that because you know the song so well? It's so weird.
Mariah, yes, says Ismail. Talk about Mariah. This lady in blue dress is cute. It's a blue shirt, but she is cute.
Yeah, just a shirt, nothing else.
No pants. Mariah is the ugly celeb with a beautiful voice. She's not ugly.
She is not
Come
ugly.
on.
She's making a weird face in that photo you showed. She really is. But I think it's because her own music's playing on the boat. I don't know.
Who listens to their own song that Mariah is a weirdo. All right, Mariah is queen, says Vivian A.
Very polarizing, yes.
I don't think I've ever really seen someone be so just not caring. She just doesn't give a crap.
I know, which I love.
And I kind of love that too about her.
And she doesn't come off arrogant. She
Well,
comes
you know
off
what?
very self-absorbed, which you forgive her for.
What's funny is Kanye is kind of the male version of her.
Yeah.
Will listen to his own music, talks about himself.
He just seems
is a
angry.
male
He yells
diva,
at the paps. He
but he's just
breaks cameras.
He's been mad. I agree.
There's no anger with her. She's just a
Mariah.
diva, and she's just reveling in it. She just loves it.
Actually, I could picture Celine Dion listening to her own stuff too.
Yes.
You know?
But I picture her as a perfectionist. She would listen to it to figure out how to do it better next time.
critique it.
Yeah.
Demi is the best. We've been talking a lot about Demi
Demi Lovato. I never used to give her a second thought, but she's amazing.
Been blown
she's
it out of the
huge
park
now,
lately.
Yeah.
I feel like she is.
She looks great. She sings great.
She seems like the next Mariah.
Yeah,
right?
I agree. She's come a long way. I feel like she's doing amazing.
If the music is great, why not? Says Ismail. Dax, what?
Yeah,
socks
who doesn't like
are
Mariah
you-
Carey?
What socks am I wearing? What a random
That's
question.
weird. What socks are you
I
wearing?
don't know.
Clean ones, I hope.
Black socks.
Oh, black socks.
Black
Okay.
socks. They're not
All
that exciting.
No,
Sorry,
not
guys.
at all.
One Direction is coming back, says us, right? Get
Mm.
me a job at TMZ. Lots of people writing about Rice Gum. I'm still waiting for
What's
his
Rice
second.
Gum?
Rice Gum is a YouTuber.
Oh, okay. I'm not very cool.
Demi
so.
doesn't give a crap about what people say. She has an amazing voice. Yes, she does. Kim's boo.
Are not even on
says
screen.
Brian
so
Glenn.
They're down here somewhere. Wait. I gotta find them.
Does Mariah still have that house they showed on Cribs? The one in New York? The one
where she
did the
got in a bathtub or something? I don't know. Does she?
I haven't heard of her selling it. So, but that doesn't mean she still lives there. I don't know. I have no
God,
clue.
if I were a celebrity, I would just keep all my real estate holdings forever and rent them out and stuff. I mean,
Why not?
it's such a great investment.
Okay, so you want to talk about Taylor and Calvin Harris and the drama between them and
God.
songs being written, or do you want to talk about Iggy Azalea's reaction to when the Pap asked her if she had any
Everything.
comment about Nick and Kiana? Which one do you want to go to? Which
Everything.
one? Which
Oh
one?
my
Which
God,
one?
I don't know. They're both so good. Let's go with Iggy, I think.
You go with Iggy?
I think
You guys,
Iggy.
you have a suggestion? Because I can wait a couple seconds, wait for some comments to come in, see if they want to talk about
Both
Iggy.
pretty
I got it.
good.
Dylan says Iggy.
Iggy.
Kelly says Calvin.
All right.
Precious says Iggy.
I don't know.
All right, we need Iggy and Nick.
Taylor,
Okay, we're going Iggy and Nick. We got too many
Okay.
people that want Iggy and Nick. So, obviously, Iggy and Nick, they go through this very public breakup. They end their engagement. Now Kiana Green has come forward, which is Nick's baby mama / ex.
Did this crazy interview where she said that she claims she's 22 weeks pregnant,
22
right?
weeks
So it's like
pregnant.
5.5 months, right?
Not only that, yes, and said that her and Nick have been hooking up ever since 3 weeks, or was it 3 weeks or 3 months after Iggy and him got engaged?
3
months, I think.
I believe, yeah.
So they've been
oh, go ahead.
they've been banging ever since then.
I'm just so
on the
excited about
side. I know, this story is crazy. So she does this whole interview with Us Weekly, bears it all out there.
My favorite thing is that if you calculate like 5.5 months, I mean, that's like dangerously close to Valentine's Day. Like,
Okay.
did he hook up with her after spending Valentine's Day with Nick or with Iggy or before, or?
Who knows? Who knows?
Oh,
so she basically says, don't hate me for being in love with someone. Well, we get Iggy, who we have not gotten her reaction yet. Get her at the airport. She lands, and the Pap here. I just got to show you.
It's
the
so
Pap
good.
asks her if she has any comment for the two of them.
That's my message for them, not you.
Thanks. Have a nice flight.
Oh,
wait,
what happened to it?
where'd it go?
Let's start that over. Hold on. Sorry.
It's really good.
Hey Iggy, have you seen Kiona's magazine interview? Is it true that Kiona tried to reach out to you after hooking up with Nick?
No, it's not true.
It's not true. Have you spoken to Kiona or Nick? Would you take Nick back if you decided to get back together? Do you have any message for Kiona or Nick?
That's my message for them, not you.
Thanks. Have a nice flight.
I love that.
What I love, the best part, is that she clarifies.
Yes.
She says that finger was for them, not for the Pap.
For the Paps, yeah. She just wants to make it very clear.
Very clear. This is not for you. This is not for the Pap asking a question. Straight for Kiana and Nick. F you guys.
It's so good, and I mean, how can you? I don't blame her at all.
what?
I mean, right?
I feel like I've gone through periods where I really don't like Iggy, and periods where I'm like, oh, she's not. I feel really bad for her right now.
Yeah, I know.
And this is the first time I was like, yeah, Iggy, good
It's
job.
great. It's like, what else do you say to them? I mean, it's horrible.
Iggy just keeps taking L's, says Vivian. Man, she's had a pretty rough time since
She
she's
has.
got into the spotlight.
She has, but she does seem very vocal about it. She's not shy about talking about it. Because I was feeling bad too. I was like, everyone keeps asking her about this, and this has got to be. I mean, she was engaged to this man. Like, this has got to be a rough time for her. She loves to talk about
Ooh, this
it.
is a great question. Vivian says, biggest L's, Meek or Iggy? I gotta almost say Meek.
Well, wait, Meek for
For everything with his
with Nicki
beefs,
Minaj?
his beefs with Drake. He just constantly got slammed by Drake. But then Iggy, she got slammed by Snoop and I
thought you meant the new-
online and getting cheated. Ugh.
Wasn't
Maybe
there a new
Iggy.
Meek story today where he screwed up again?
Let's go with Iggy.
Okay.
But maybe she's on her comeback.
Okay.
Iggy just needs to leave music. I don't think she needs to leave music. I think she needs to leave social media. She's gotten herself in trouble more on social media than I think just about anyone out there.
And I don't think she's bad at music. Her songs are catchy.
No.
I think she's doing all right. And
Just
she's gonna bounce back.
leave her alone. All right.
Did we get did they see the clip of Iggy when we asked her about what kind of man she wants to look for now?
I don't think I have that one in here. What did she say?
She said she wants.
Hey Iggy, have you seen Kiona's magazine interview?
Oh.
Yeah, so I thought that was interesting.
So when I heard that this morning, I thought, not have children or not have children with other people while I'm in a relationship
I know.
with them.
It's like it was a little bit weird, a weird caveat. How about like guys who are faithful, guys who don't cheat, but okay.
She's not a
It
happy
was
camper
strange,
right now.
yeah.
DJ Khaled's kid, I don't know who that is. To me, Nick took an L. Iggy is just doing fine. He did take a pretty big L in this, I think.
Yeah, he did. Although I feel like there's such a double standard that he'll come out fine and like date a bunch of other people, and she's gonna be labeled as like high maintenance.
I'm hungover as F, says Matt De La Paz.
All right.
Well, I don't think I'm helping your hangover, buddy. Listen to my voice is probably not helping. Can you talk about Taylor Swift now? Oh yeah. Let's talk
Taylor
about it.
Swift.
Let's talk
Oh
about
my God.
Taylor. So, I love this story.
It's really talking about Calvin Harris is what it is.
Yeah, it's been great stories today, though, right?
Yeah,
I feel
we've had a lot of good stuff.
Just
A lot of good stuff is happening.
Not only that, it's like juicy stuff,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, well, not good stuff for them, I guess, but
Not necessarily. I mean,
fascinating
let's
stuff.
say Calvin Harris is going to make a ton of money off of this.
That's true.
So he's basically beating Taylor Swift at her own game of writing music about a breakup with someone to profit off of it. And not only this is a cheating song that he's doing.
Yes.
It's called Olay. And he well, I guess there's a little there's conflicting reports. She is saying that this song was written post any of the cheating stuff.
well, the song.
Pre any of the cheating stuff and now reworked.
Right.
But that's fine, right?
Well, the song
Still works.
seems to be specifically about Tom Hiddleston and from his point of view, actually, like from the side piece's point of view, saying, like, "Oh, I see. Now you're going off with your boyfriend for a while. You're going to be a good girl, like." You know, you're trying to keep it low key, and people are saying he used the word low key because he played Loki. So people are speculating that it's specifically about Tom Hiddleston.
Which it is. It's not.
I
There's no speculation. It is about Tom Hiddleston and Taylor and their relationship. And I hope Calvin makes a ton of money off of it.
I actually think the song, though, like people are saying it makes Hiddleston look like a villain or whatever, but I feel like it makes Calvin look pretty sad, right?
Okay.
Like he's.
Okay, like
It's about like a guy
moving
sneaking
on.
around with another guy's girl, and like
I'm-
he seems pretty cool. I
And
think the guy who's doing the
I'm
sneaking
about
around.
musicians and artists taking their personal stuff and putting into songs. That's
Yeah.
what makes the best songs.
Yeah.
So good for him. Good for him doing exactly what Taylor Swift would. If he would have given her more time, she would have written the song. And you know what? She may now write
she
a
will.
rebuttal song.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we get good music out of both sides.
So maybe they're in
why
on
not?
it together.
Maybe.
I don't know.
And can we say that this Taylor and Tom relationship seems completely fake? There's nothing about this
which
relationship
also
that seems weird.
supports that Calvin and Taylor are in on this whole thing, and they both want to write songs, and she's going to write a rebuttal song, and they're both going to make a ton of money, and they're secretly still together.
Epiphany says, Ryan's face says it all. He looks like he just wants to slam his head into the door to get away from them. I love this photo. Have you looked closely at Ryan Reynolds' face?
Oh.
He is hating life right now.
so funny.
He is looking at Blake and he is like, why would you bring me with these two? They're not in love. Why the hell are we at her house for 4th of July? And he goes, and who are the two people on my left?
Well, also, wait.
Which is Taylor's best friend.
I know. Isn't Ryan, oh no, I guess he's not. I was going to say, isn't he older than them? But he's much older than Taylor, right?
Yeah.
But not than Tom. Is Tom a lot older than Taylor? I don't know. It seems like he's at a kid's party.
Indigo says, Dax, why are you ignoring me? Sorry, there's a lot of comments coming in. I'm trying to get to as many as I can. Taylor is fake, Yeezy team, all right? Secret socialites, like 80% of Taylor Swift's relationships are fake.
Huh.
Well, you know
Okay.
what? I've kind of thought that a lot.
Really?
Yeah, she only hooks up with super famous people. I feel like it's all publicity stunts. I don't
know.
But listen, I get it though. A lot of people in the industry have to stay relevant. They have to stay on top of the headlines, and by doing that, it's two celebrities getting together keeps you in the headlines more than just one celebrity by
But think
themselves.
about those photos where, like, she's getting a piggyback ride from Calvin Harris on the beach. I thought those were so cute. I believed it.
But
I believed that one.
I did, okay. The Calvin Harris relationship, I believed more than any other relationship out there.
Okay,
she's
I'll buy
had.
that. I'll buy that.
And I thought,
I don't believe it's over.
I think it was a real relationship that they really enjoyed each other's company, and I think Calvin being so bitter about it shows that he really liked her.
Or that he's jumping on the publicity bandwagon and making lemonade.
God damn. I don't know what's
I don't know,
real and
there's
what's
so many
fake
levels
anymore.
to this.
I don't know. I wish y'all shut about some damn rice gum, says Dumbfounded.
Okay.
She hits headlines and popularity for her label.
Yeah.
She makes a
It's
lot
true.
of money.
Yeah.
Talk about the $10 million LA house Louis bought with Harry. I don't know. Snapchat update, getting sued. Yeah, did you see that? They're getting sued
yeah.
for their Snapchat
That's a pretty funny
discovery
story.
button. You
Yeah,
can go
because
in
it
there.
takes you to like raunchy articles about.
Well, all right, like kind of like from Cosmo or something, where it's like how to give the proper blowjob or how to finger your friend in public, like all
that
that
one
stuff.
was weird. Like what it feels like to get fingered in public. Like.
And so
First of all, I don't need to read an article about that. Like, you can just try it, right? Like,
well, so it goes on. Basically, there's a class action lawsuit where a bunch of kids are banding together, and they're going after
a bunch of kids' parents who have a lawyer.
Kids don't care.
Yeah.
It's like a parent saw their kid looking at it and we're like, why did you see this? Oh, it's being fed to me on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's a bunch of parents who are upset their kids are able to access this information on Snapchat, so they're going to try to make Snapchat boring. That's what it comes down to.
But that's not like a fun part of Snapchat, is it? I thought like the fun part of Snapchat is Snapchatting. Like
yeah, but I'm just saying like but if
cares?
they've got interesting articles or information, what are you gonna do? Just dumb it down? And what their kids are probably doing a lot worse than what's going on in the articles.
Why don't they look at what exactly their kids are Snapchatting too? I mean, I think they probably should start there.
All right, we gotta go.
Some lawyer's gonna get rich, so.
Thank you, Kim, very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great one. Talk to you later.
Bye.